Weather is sponsored by ECM.
Casey Anthony not guilty of murder, and we have a statement just in from the Anthony family, George and Cindy. While the family may never know what happened to Kaylee Marie Anthony, they now have closure for this chapter of their life. An attorney for the Anthony family making that statement. They will now begin the long process of rebuilding their lives, part of the statement says.
It also went on to say, Michael, despite the baseless defense chosen by Casey Anthony, the family believes that the jury made a fair decision. Your reaction to that?
Baseless defense. Baseless defense. So they still are trying to explain that this was, you know, we just did not agree with the way that defense went and threw everybody under the bus and threw George Anthony under the bus.
But Michelle, you've followed this throughout, and we talked a number of times about whether the defense went for a grand slam defense, trying to turn away from evidence about Kaylee having duct tape over her nose and mouth, as the prosecutor said, suffocated the child. Accidental drowning, they argued, sexual molestation of Casey herself, or sexual assault perhaps when she was younger. But in the end, was it the prosecution that maybe tried for too much in a grand slam prosecution, reaching for a death penalty verdict perhaps that wasn't there on a circumstantial case?
And I think that that really is a very, very important point, because really what happened was they're asking this jury on a circumstantial case to make a life or death decision. And that is a lot to put on a jury without who did it, where was it done, how was it done. No one saw it, no DNA, no confession, and she is on trial for her life.
Let's get back to what this case is really all about. This case was about the guilt or innocence of Casey Anthony, but Kaylee Anthony, what happens now? Do they pick up this case and start investigating and try to find somebody who is responsible for this crime? A little girl is dead in this state, and we still don't know who did it. Where does that go from here?
Well, Casey Anthony cannot be charged again. She's done. She cannot be charged. Are we going to see Casey? Are we going to see George Anthony charged? Are we going to see Cindy Anthony charged? We're not. We're not going to see them charged. Are they going to be? I think that they're really going to just let this lie. They thought that Casey Anthony was the one who did this, and Casey Anthony was acquitted. So I think that they're not going to go ahead and charge anyone else in the Anthony family about this.
Thank you very much. Michelle Suskauer has joined us throughout the afternoon and will be with us throughout the evening. We thank you for your expert analysis.
Thank you.